These past many months rather, I've been living my message, practicing my message, working through all those parts of me that still need some attention. And I don't even like to say the word working through, because it's not work, it's life. It's life where things will come at you and you've gotta live. Now, do you react? Do you deal? Do you do this? Do you that? You live. And then you have the reactions, and then you make decisions thereafter. But I've finally reached the point where I don't criticize my reactions anymore. That's not the first thing that comes to me. The first thing that comes to me is, okay, let me take a deep breath and make sure that I center myself so that someone, something, or the situation doesn't take me out of who I am and who I want to be. And then I tackle my problem. We don't always have that amount of time, but I've been able to shorten that time, again, doing the work, doing all the things that I talk about, all the things that I allude to in my previous messages. And I finally reached the point where I can say, this works. And it's not a program, it's not a message, it is a program in that what I can offer is helping you find that true self, because from there is where the transformation comes. It's not because you're going to follow any steps or tricks that I give you. You're going to find yourself, and then once you find yourself, everything else follows. Everything comes for you as it's defined for you, because it's not that Mercury is in retrograde. It's not that Orion is in the house of I don't know what. I'm not saying this to mock that. It's what I'm saying is that all those different astrological events, all those different spiritual things, whether you believe them or not, may impact. But the problem that I come to with this is that the impact can be generalized to some extent, but there are nuances because we are nuanced, because we are individuals. And that is what I've really come to sit in and be in and live in, my individuality. Sure, I'm part of a collective. Sure, I'm part of a workforce. Sure, I'm part of a family. Sure, I'm part of a community. Sure, I'm part of a nation. But those things don't define who I am. I get to define how I am within those constructs, within those matrices. You don't ever really break free from the matrix, but you break free from just being in the matrix. You get to live in the matrix when you find your true self and you unleash that true self. So I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more to come after this. Maybe some programs, maybe some sort of I don't know, a lot of ideas are swimming right now, but ultimately understand that any work I do is to help you find yourself, not help you get a manual on how to live. Just help find you, give you options and ways to find you. A lot of speakers out there that I've worked with and followed their programs, ultimately they talk about finding you, and then they give you some options to find you, and then once you find something, just run with it, and then you'll find yourself through that. But some people can't. Some people can't because there's just too much in the way of that, too much other selves in there, whether it's the masks that you put on for the life that you live, or it's the rules that you believe you have to follow because this is how you were raised, or whatever the case is. Whatever is keeping you from being your true self can get in the way of even the greatest of ideas. That's why, the 80-20 rule still exists. There's no perfect way to get there. But there's only 100% guarantee that I can offer, is that once you do find yourself, life doesn't get easier, but you have a little more enjoyment of it and a little more ability to live, to experience, and not just trudge, not just deal with the emotions, and not just deal with the reactions and all the comments coming from people. You get to feel autonomy. I hope this video helps somebody, and I hope that brings you back for what could could be coming in the future. Thank you, and have a great day.